A special good afternoon. Good afternoon to all our listeners. Good afternoon to all of you on Facebook Live. Good afternoon to all of you all over the world in TNT and all over the world. We are 103.1 FM and this is the finals of both our competitions that has been creating a lot of waves online, as you all know, on Facebook Live and beyond. Creating a lot of waves online, both competitions. We are here today at the, South Haven in Penal Debe, as we call it. It's technically Debe, but Penal Debe, South Haven Shopping Complex under the auspices of the Anand Group of Companies. We welcome you on Facebook Live. We ask you to share the live. We ask you to comment. We ask you to give us some feedback on the comments as well. This is the finals of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Competition, and also the finals of the 103.1 and Chatak Foods Limited Pepper Eating Competition. 4 weeks of competition have reached to this stage where 4 finalists in each of those competitions will now be competing for a ton load of prizes. We're going to tell you about those prizes shortly, right? 4 weeks, 1 week in Princestown, the other in Shukwanas. We had one in Marabella, and the final one in Sangre Grande, which was last week. Today, the weekly winners, they've won some amazing prizes for both the pepper eating and the pepper roti eating. But this week, all 4 weekly winners face off against each other. This is the finale of all finales, really. The finals, firstly, of the 103.1 FM and Chatak Foods Limited Pepper Roti Eating Competition. Sponsored, of course, by Country Pride Flour, by Parts World Limited, by Neo Eyewear Limited, and by Anand Low Price Supermarket and our friends here at South Haven Shopping Complex. We pan to our contestants this afternoon. We've got 4, as I told you. And we start with contestant number 1. These are arbitrary numbers though. Contestant number 1, the one of the winners of our weekly competitions. Let's give a nice hurrah for David St. Louis. Give him a nice hurrah. Come on, show your support for David. Of course, each of these contestants require your support as well. Moral support at least on our live stream, on our Facebook Live. So be sure and send your comments, send your fire emojis, send what you have to send on the comments on our Facebook Live. Be sure and share our Facebook Live as well. David St. Louis, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, with a smile behind the mask. Of course, all COVID-19 protocols are being followed. The masks only come off when the competition itself begins. Contestant number 2 is Sita Haripasad. Contestant number 3, right next to Sita, the lady is in between 2 gentlemen. Contestant number 3, Mr. Rakesh Bhimsingh. And our final contestant, but certainly not least, is Reshma Sinanan. Give a nice round of applause to Reshma Sinanan. Of course, all of these contestants would have won their weekly rounds. Each of these contestants would have walked away with multiple hampers, would have walked away with a weekly prize as well of $500 from us at 103 and our title sponsor, Country Pride Flour. We've got a video in a little while right after the competition. We've got a video to show you how the flour is being used, how the pepper roti is being made, of course, and these pepper roti are being made by a lady out in Chase Village who was very, very happy and very, very willing to help us out by creating these pepper roti, and her name is Joyce. So a very special thank you to Joyce. So this is how the competition works. Every week, I'm sure you all know all 4 contestants because, of course, you've won your respective weeks. This is how the competition works for the benefit of our viewers, of course. We've got a time limit with which to eat your pepper roti. Of course, you need to buy, eat, and chew. If no one finishes their particular roti, their specific roti within that time, we go and we do a little measurement. We have our official judges to do our measurement, and the person who has eaten the most will be deemed the winner. And when I say the winner, I mean a ton load of prizes, right? We're talking about prizes. For example, in the pepper roti eating competition, we got prizes from Country Pride Flour and so many others, including hampers and what have you. So we continue by starting the competition officially with this little rule that was adjusted only for the final. Because the roti, the pepper roti, is a little bigger, not much, just a little thing bigger. For you champions, that wouldn't matter, right? It's a little thing bigger, but it's also a little thing spicier. Someone said right. One of the contestants said right. So we look forward to that. It's a little bigger and a little thing spicier. So we're giving you all 2 2.5 minutes. You would have been accustomed to 2 minutes for each of your particular round. So it's 2.5 minutes. Amrit, of course, will be timing. Amrit Miraj, part of Team 103, will be timing. And these 4 contestants will all try to win the title of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Champion for 2021. 2.5 minutes. We start that timer in a short bit. Let's give a nice round of applause to all of our contestants. Sita Hari Prasad, Rakesh Bhimsingh, Reshma Sinanan and David St. Louis. You can remove the covers from your mouth and remove the covers from your pepper roti as well, right? Contestants, in 3, 2, 1. This is the beginning of the final of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Competition. This is the 2021 championship to see who will walk away with that prize. We, of course, are looking at 4 eaters and 4 munchers, chewing, swallowing, eat responsibly. As you can see, it's a massive pepper roti, and they've got 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock remaining from 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. Who will be deemed the winner? Will it be David St. Louis? Will it be Reshma Sinanan? Will it be Rakesh Bhimsingh? Or will it be Sita Hari Prasad? Well, we'll find out now in 2 minutes' time. One of these winners will be crowned. They are eating. You all remember a long time on TV they used to have the Ningu Yam Yam, or how they used to call them, when they eat the entire planet. What was the name? When they eat the entire planet of Pakaskas. You all remember Pakaskas? Pepper Roti Pakaskas this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Share that Facebook Live. Leave your comments on 103.1 FM's Facebook page. This is the finals, and we've got the final 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Half of the time has gone. More than half of the time has gone. Has half of the roti gone? We don't know yet. We don't know as yet, because we still see considerable amount of roti remaining. Be sure and chew and swallow that roti. Made specifically for this competition by Joyce of Chase Village. Who will be the champion? The champion will be walking away with hampers. The champion will be walking away with some cash prizes as well. The first prize of this competition is $3,000 cash. You know, give a nice round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. $3,000 cash. In 36 seconds, we'll find out who will be walking away with $3,000 in cash, as well as a multitude of hampers. 25 seconds to go. Cameraman, could you please pan on each of these plates? Each of these plates with 20 seconds to go. Dexter St. Louis has got a little bit remaining. We've got Sita with a little bit remaining. Cameraman, we've got 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop your roti. Give a nice round of applause to these contestants, please. Give a nice round of applause to these contestants. We have a winner. Our winner this afternoon goes to contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, Mr. St. Louis. Give him a nice hearty round of applause. Mr. St. Louis. Yeah! David St. Louis walks away with $3,000 in cash. $3,000 in cash and prizes from Country Pride, Parts World, Neo Eyewear, and of course Anand Low Price Supermarket. Second place, our adjudicators have decided that the second place goes to Sita Hari Prasad. Give Sita a nice round of applause as well. Come on. And third place goes to another lovely lady in the form of Reshma Sinanan. Reshma deserves a nice round of applause also. And our finalist, who also comes fourth, but he does not walk away with anything shabby. Trust me, he gets some prizes as well. That is Mr. Rakesh Bhimsingh. But today, the winner of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour Pepper Roti Eating Competition goes to Mr. David St. Louis. Cameraman, please pan on David. David, look at his face. How was that roti, David? Top class, huh? You wasn't sure if you wanted to eat quickly or enjoy the taste. Congratulations to you, David. Congratulations to you. He has won $3,000 cash. He has won prizes from Parts World Limited, from Country Pride Flour, a voucher from Neo Eyewear, a hamper from Anna Low Price as well. So congratulations to David St. Louis, $3,000. He did pretty well. He's the champion for 2021. All 4 contestants, of course, will be receiving prizes. We got prizes from Country Pride Flour. We got a voucher from Neo Eyewear Limited and many other prizes, of course. So we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors, Country Pride Flour, Parts World Limited, Neo Eyewear Limited, and Anand Low Price Supermarket as well. Joyce of Chase Village, those pepper roti, top class. Ask for Joyce of Chase. I'm going to get a contact for her, you know. That pepper roti is outstanding. Trust me. And yeah, that brings to the end. That brings to the end, of course, the pepper roti eating aspect of this afternoon's proceedings. David St. Louis coming in first, Sita Hari Prasad second, Reshma Sananan at third, and fourth place went to Rakesh Bhim Singh. We are also prepping right now for the pepper eating competition. The pepper eating competition is going to begin in just about 2 or 3 minutes time. We've got 4 finalists as well for this pepper eating competition. The first prize is $6,000. Plus they've got prizes, plus they've got bragging rights, and so much more. Right now though, we're still with the pepper roti eating competition, and right now we are going to take a little video. We're going to take in a little video about how that pepper roti was made by Joyce from Chase Village. So let's look at this right now. The preparation of all the pepper roti for this competition. This is the finals, of course, the finals of the both pepper roti eating competition and the pepper eating competition. So we say a special thank you once again to all of our sponsors who would have made the pepper roti eating competition possible. That, of course, being our title sponsor in the form of Country Pride Flour, Parts World Limited, Neo Eyewear, and Anand Low Price Supermarkets. Right now we move on to the finals of the pepper eating competition. This competition is highly touted. It's one of those competitions that has gotten literally millions of views over the last couple of years. This time around, we are still on that trajectory to to blow social media out of the water, so to speak. And the thing is, that can be done with your help. You need to send those videos, you need to share those videos, you need to send those links on your WhatsApp. Do what you have to do. Make sure that everybody is here in the next 2 minutes or so, because the finals of the pepper eating competition is almost about to begin. Let's say a special thank you to our sponsors, of course, for this, the 103.1 FM and Chatak Foods Limited pepper eating competition. We say a special thank you to Chatak Foods Limited. They've been with us for many a year, and this year is no different. They are our title sponsor. They have provided the weekly prize, which included not just a hamper, but it also included a weekly prize of $1,000 cash. So kudos to Chatter Foods Limited and thank you very much to them. We also say a special thank you to Forest Park Rum, to Super Cow Milk for the Super in You, Parts World Limited, Neo Eyewear Limited, and Annan Low Price Supermarkets. We pan straight into the pepper eating round now. We have round number 1 about to begin. Let's start off with the contestants. Firstly, these contestants are the cream of the crop. They are the bosses when it comes to eating pepper, because trust me, these guys, and I say these guys because none of the ladies made it to the final, but the ladies gave a real fight. Trust me, these guys reached the final and they didn't do so pretty easily. Each of these finalists had to battle off a really skilled pepper eater to do so. Each of these preliminary rounds, if you will, these weekly winners would have had to battle out against 4 others and reach the final, and they did so tremendously well. So let's give a round of applause to all of these 4 finalists. You can do so virtually on our social media, on our Facebook page as well. Be sure to share that Facebook Live. So these 4 finalists today would have come. The first finalist, he is a former finalist as well, and he is here to defend a crown of sorts. Of course, this is a gentleman who started from 0 this year. His previous wins would have had nothing to do with this year's performances, but he showed again that he is not a one-hit or a two-hit wonder. He is back in the finals, and this is not a means of intimidation, but nonetheless, kudos deservedly to contestant number 1, Shivanan Balkaran. Mr. Man is meaning business. Red jersey, a phoenix on the jersey showing that hey, listen, here's what's going on now. I mean business today. Contestant number 2. He was our last weekly winner. Shivanan, by the way, was a weekly winner from Marabella. Right. Second in line, contestant number 2 is our weekly winner from Sangre Grande. And that is Mr. Tota Sanatan. Tota Sanatan is one of those. He has very little to say, but he has much more to do. He's just standing there and saying, come on, bring those peppers to me. Just bring them and I'll deal with them. That is the kind of demeanor that Mr. Tota Sanatan is carrying about this afternoon. All right, contestant number 2, Tota Sanatan. Contestant number 3 is a gentleman who would have won in Shaguanas, and he would have been the only guy in that preliminary round against 3 ladies. You all think ladies have hot mouth? This man showed that he has what it takes better than them. He is a finalist here today. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Bharat Samaru. And then contestant number 4 is also a former finalist. He's a gentleman, has never lifted the title, but he has been in the finals before, and he is no stranger to pepper eating. And today, he says, I'm going to cross that last hurdle, and I'm going to take this title. Well, we'll see in a couple minutes. Let's give a round of applause to the guy we know as the Candyman, Mr. Shazad Hussain. And we continue to be panning on these contestants and of course on the peppers and on the prizes as well. The prizes today, the finalists will all receive prizes, but the champion of these 4 will receive a first prize, firstly, of $6,000 cash from Chatak Food Products Limited and of course from 103.1 FM. A hamper as well from Chatak Foods Limited. Parts World Limited will also be giving prizes. Super Cow for the Super in You and a voucher from Neo Eyewear. All of these contestants will also be receiving hampers and vouchers from our various sponsors, but most importantly, bragging rights, and with those bragging rights will come that pepper eating trophy. Cameraman, can you show us that pepper eating trophy once more? It is the 103.1 FM and Chatak Foods Limited Pepper Eating Champion Trophy for 2021. So this is the finals of the 103.1 FM and Chatak Foods Limited Pepper Eating Competition. Of course, we've got spotters. Spotters, are you ready? The spotters are ready. The spotters are to make sure we've got individual spotters for each of these 4 contestants. This is high time in the competition. Each of these contestants knows the rules already, but I'll repeat for clarity. I'll repeat for clarity on our social media for our first-time viewers and listeners as well. Each of these rounds contains the identical pepper for each of these contestants. Round number 1, we have a particular pepper. It's the chili, the red and the green chili peppers. That'll be on the plate, right? That is for round number 1. Now, you've got a time limit with which to eat those peppers. And how do you eat those peppers? Everything beside the stem on the plate, right? You take up your peppers. You take up your peppers. Not yet, I'm just telling you the rules. You take up your peppers. You chew before you swallow. Now, I'm saying this very clear again for clarity on our social media, because if any of these rules are broken, you are immediately disqualified, right? You eat your peppers. You eat your peppers. You chew your peppers open for your spotter. Each of these contestants has an individual spotter. Make sure your spotter sees the pepper. Open up, pretend you're like 5 years old again. Swallow your pepper. And when you finish swallowing that pepper, you open again to make sure your spotter doesn't see you hiding any between your tongue and your cheek. And you know how it goes, right? Spotters are solely responsible for each of these contestants because everybody else is at a different angle. Spotters are directly facing forward. Okay, contestants, is that very clear? Right? We have 30 seconds. First round, there are 2 peppers, 1 red and 1 green chili. You're required to eat 1 at a time. Don't grab 2 peppers and try to eat them at the same time. That's breaking the rules. 1 at a time. Contestants, are you ready? You're almost ready. You need to take off your masks first. All right? As I said, spotters will be solely responsible for indicating when a contestant is done, and spotters do so by a thumbs up. It may not show up on the live stream, but we see it here with a nice thumbs up. Or if you see something is alright, then you indicate, that ain't good. Okay? And we move from there. 30 seconds is what you've got to eat each of these peppers. Sorry, each round. So each round, you've got either 1 or 2. You've got to eat them within that 30-second period, right? 1 at a time. And you have to eat in 30 seconds per round. Good? Contestants, are we clear? Excellent. Let's get this ball rolling, man. This is the finals of the 103.1 FM and Shatak Foods Limited Pepper Eating Competition in 3, 2, 1. Let's go eat those peppers. This is round number 1, featuring the red and featuring the green chili peppers. The red and the green chili peppers. Round number 1, spotters, how we looking? Spotters, how we looking? Timer, how we looking? And we have 1 that is done. 2 and 3 and 4 in 2 seconds. 1 second, and that is it. Timers. And we replenish those plates. All contestants are okay. All contestants are okay to move on to the next round. Cherry peppers in the form of 3 cherry peppers. These cherry peppers on the Scoville heat. The cherry peppers on the Scoville heat. They will burn going in. Trust me, and there's not just 1, there are 3 peppers. 80,000 units of heat. In 3, 2, 1. Eat those peppers. 1 at a time. You need to chew. You need to swallow. You need to open and chew. Be sure to chew. There are 4. Soon there will be 1. And there will be 1 champion and 1 champion only. All right. And we're good to go again. We're good to go again for round number 3. Round number 3. Round number 3 of the Shatak Foods and 103.1 FM Pepper Eating Competition in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, spotters. Always be on the ball. This is the green habanero. And the green habanero runs at 300,000 units of heat. 30 seconds to do so. And we have 2, 3, 4. Wow. I am sweating looking at these contestants and they are not flinching. Round number 4, let's go. Round number 4. This is the yellow habanero. The yellow habanero is round number 4 and it ranks at 325,000 units of heat. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is round number 4. Spotters, be on your P's and Q's because this is the time, the nth hour. This is the time where we separate the goat from the sheep, you know. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on. They are eating this like candy, I tell you. Round number 5. Round number 5 will feature a pepper that has struck fear into the hearts of many. It is the 7-pot in round number 5. The 7-pot pepper in 3, 2, 1. Round number 5. These guys are not flinching. These guys are not flinching. These guys are just going and going and going. Boy, round number 5, and we have nobody who has fallen off the bandwagon as yet. All 4 of them continue. Vinaya, come looking in the corner. All 4 of them continue into round number 6. Round number 6 takes its name from a deadly, deadly, deadly animal, if you can call it that. Round number 6 is the dreaded Moruga Scorpion. The Moruga Scorpion pepper in round number 6. We go with 2 million units of heat in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds to eat those peppers. 30 seconds to eat those peppers. Remember, if you drink milk, if you drink any milk. All right. That is round number 6. And we have 4 men standing. Can I get another scorpion pepper, please? People on the live stream. People are on the live stream are saying youth man good, uncle good, and everybody in between good. In 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the finals of the 103.1 FM pepper eating competition powered by Chatak Foods Limited. Scorpion pepper is like sweetie for these guys, boy. And round number 8. Round number 8. We prepare for round number 8. Round number 8. I just want to have a word with our adjudicators very, very quickly. This is the final round. Mr. Adjudicator. All right, so all 4 are still standing. All 4 are still standing. I'm losing my breath here. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. I am losing my breath and these guys are standing up like nothing. I know that pepper is burning, but this is the final round. We can't go more than this. It's pepper you guys are eating, and we need to be responsible as well. The final round features a Moruga Scorpion, and it also features, I believe, a 7-pot. A Moruga Scorpion and a 7-pot. There is no timer. There is no timer. You all hear my voice go on, right? The person who eats, chews, and swallows, firstly, will be deemed the champion. You need to eat 1 pepper at a time. Anybody found in violation of the rules, which includes the chewing properly, will be disqualified. And we have 4 spotters. Our decision is final. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah? Eat 1 at a time. You need to chew and show that you chewed it properly. And we have an adjudicator, independent of our spotters. So let's go. In 3. This is the final round. 2. The final round. 1. Eat. Let's go. Final round. Who will be the champion? You need to chew. If you do not chew those peppers, you're disqualified. If you do not chew properly, you need to open your mouth and chew properly. Open. If you do not open and show, if you do not open and show, if you do not open and show, you're also disqualified. Each of these four finalists are claiming victory, but none of them are looking at the other three. We have a winner. Is this winner final, Mr. Judge? Is this winner final? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to give a nice round of applause to the 2021 Pepper Eating Champion, Mr. Shazad Hussain! Mr. Shazad Hussain, each of these, bound to all of these, please. You all hear what's going on with my voice, right? And these guys are going to stand up like nothing, you know. Super cow, you can have some super cow. This, ladies and gentlemen at home and at Anand's in DB, please give these guys a nice round of applause. This is the most competitive final that we've ever had. This is the most competitive final that we've ever had at all over the years. We have a former finalist. We have two former finalists. We have two first-timers. All of these guys stand here today. Nobody has dropped out. And we had to go to round number 8, where they ate 10 peppers in total. Second place goes to Mr. Shivanan Balkaran. Congratulations to Shivanan. Give him a nice round of applause, please. And third place goes to Mr. Bharat Samaru. And of course, fourth place, as you can hear my voice going, right? Fourth place goes to Mr. Tota Sanatan. Yes, I think I'm back. I'm back with the voice now. This is the most competitive final that we've ever had. Ever. Mr. Candyman, can we get a pan on your face there, please? Can we get a look on your face to see how it is? How does it feel to be the champion? How does it feel to be the champion? Says it's nothing. It's nothing. The finalist wins $6,000 in cash. $6,000 in cash from Chatak Food Products. And of course, multiple hampers, multiple vouchers from all of our sponsors here this afternoon. Of course, all finalists will win prizes, so we ask all finalists to please remain. Please remain. Yeah, that's yours. You can have that. We say a special thank you to Super Cow for cooling down these not these mouths, but these stomachs. Super Cow. The milk of choice. You can get Super Cow right here at Anand's. I need some after to soothe my throat. And a special thank you to Chatak Foods Limited. Chatak has always been with us, partnering. This, I still cannot get over the fact that this is the most competitive final we've had. None of the finalists have fell off the bandwagon. And we ended up having to judge based on who ate their pepper first. These guys could have gone on and on and on, and they would have eaten all of these peppers. It is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. You at home, you looking on Facebook Live, can you do that? Wow. But congratulations to Mr. Shazad Hussain, Mr. Candyman. Now I know why they call him Candyman. He makes pepper look like candy. And in house here today we have DJ Darian. DJ Darian is spinning some tunes for us as well. Very talented DJ. We appreciate very, very much his presence here today, DJ Darian. And we are live, of course, at South Haven in Day Bay. All contestants, all eight contestants, please remain for your prizes. We've got prizes for all of you. This pepper eating competition has been in existence for about a half a decade now. And every single year we continue breaking that so-called glass ceiling, and we continue doing better than the year before. So please continue sharing that live, commenting, liking, making sure that this goes to all corners of the world. We've got entertainment here today as well. We also have in our presence a former champion, Mr. Peter Farrell. Mr. Peter Farrell is also in our presence, and I acknowledge his presence. He is a guy who can eat a pepper, boy. He was bettered last week. Mr. Peter Farrell is in the crowd. If we can just show him there, Mr. Cameraman. He was bettered last week by Mr. Tota Sanatan. But Mr. Farrell is a legend when it comes to pepper eating, just as is Shivanan Balkaran, who was a finalist here today as well. So we have legendary pepper eaters in our presence here today. And the fact that Mr. Farrell was bettered by one of these finalists, it shows the level of competition in our finals here today. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all of our viewers and our listeners. We are not done as yet. As you can see on our Facebook Live, we've got the prize giving ceremony. Firstly, the prize giving ceremony for the pepper roti eating competition. And we'd like to welcome the winner of our pepper roti eating competition, if he is here very close by. In case you missed it and you're just joining in, when this video is uploaded to our Facebook page, we're live right now, but when it's uploaded to our Facebook page, you'll be able to view this. Mr. David St. Louis, congratulations to you, sir. Mr. David St. Louis has won $3,000 in cash. $3,000 in cash. Presented by Mr. Geeta Bihari. Geeta, can you flip that envelope, please? Thank you. First place, as you can see, $3,000 cash. David, I'm sure many are very proud of you. We are proud of you and what you've done. Congratulations. He's won prizes as well. You're not done. We're not done. You need about 4 hands, huh? You got a prize from our friends at Parts World Limited, a can opener from Parts World Limited. We've got prizes from Neo Eyewear. Neo Eyewear from Country Pride Flour, the maker of the roti. We got a second hat. We see you like hats, by David. We see you like hats. That's our 103.1 FM Patriotism Month hat. So I know you can't hold the mic, right? But what's going on in your head right now?
This was more than I expected, and I enjoyed it very much.
More than you expected in terms of where you reached, or more than you expected in terms of what you're holding on to right now?
Both.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Oh no, that's it. I'm glad that I was introduced to this by Sharon, and I definitely will be here the next year.
All right, he says he's going to be here to defend his crown. Give him a nice round of applause. He's not much of a talker. His mouth is used for eating, not much for talking. David St. Louis, congratulations. He is the winner of the 103.1 FM and Country Pride Flour pepper roti eating competition. We got prizes for all of the contestants in our finals. So all finalists in the pepper roti eating, I'd invite you very quickly to come up to the front. We got prizes from our friends at Country Pride. Okay, second place, Sita Hari Prasad. Sita also wins. In the second place, Sita also wins $1,250 in cash. All right, Sita is a very happy lady, and we are very happy for you, Sita. Very, very happy for you. Neo Eyewear as well. She's also won a $500 voucher courtesy Neo Eyewear. Congratulations to you, Sita. All right, third place. Our third place today goes to Reshma Sinanan. Reshma has won $750. $750 being third place. Give her a nice round of applause. Come on. And she's won a hamper as well, courtesy of our friends at Country Pride Flour, our title sponsor. And our fourth place, Don't feel because you came fourth today you're not a champion. You know, you're a finalist, you're a champion, and you've also won some prizes, and you won $500, $500 in cash, and that is to be added to the 500 that you won, being a weekly winner, and the hampers as well. A hamper courtesy of friends at Country Pride Flower. Be sure to share our Facebook Live. We are now going to Mr. St. Louis. If you're still around, I know you probably went to his vehicle to put all those gifts, but David, if you can just come very quickly. We forgot one of those prizes for you again, boy. But it's a good thing you made a trip and come back. Because our friends at Anand's low price supermarkets, Anand's has locations spread across South. They're also giving you prizes, and I see you also winning a little hamper here as well. And congratulations from Anand Low Price Supermarkets. All right, so that wraps it up. That wraps it up for the 2021 edition of the Pepper Roti Eating Competition. We want to say thank you once again to Country Pride Flour, to Parts World Limited, Neo Eyewear Limited, and Anand Low Price Supermarkets. And of course, to our weekly sponsors, we've also had weekly venues. So I want to say a special thank you also to Extra Food Supermarket, to Passad the Food King, and to both of them. They provided locations for the preliminary rounds, and Anand's today being the final round. Prize giving time now for the Pepper Eating Competition. And as I told you earlier, we've also got entertainment to close off today. So if you're in the area, or maybe listening from the peripherals, I don't know, we've got entertainment in the form of Master Salim. We've also got entertainment in the form of Amit Sagram. But right now, we are set actually to present the awards for the Pepper Eating Competition finals. If you can just pan to those prizes while we make our way. All right, so this is now the award ceremony and the final hurrah for 2021 when it comes to Chatak Foods Limited and 103.1 FM teaming up for this Pepper Eating Competition, the Pepper Eating Finals. Guys, if you're just tuning in and you don't know what happened to that Pepper Eating Final, well, my oh my. The final went down to round number 8. That was the maximum. We were not going beyond round number 8. None of the finalists flinched. None of the finalists flinched. Nobody fell off the bandwagon. Everybody pushed aside their milk. They didn't want that. And it had to end up being a speed eating round at round number 8. And that is where we got our winner. 4 finalists, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st are all going to receive prizes. But of course, the first will be the champion for 2021. If we may, we're going to start off with the 4th place being presented by Radha, who is representing Chatak Foods Limited. Chatak Foods Limited with our 4th place, $1,000 in cash for our 4th place contestant today, Mr. Tota Sanatan. Almost pronounced your name wrong there, sir. Mr. Tota Sanatan will be toting his prizes. He is a tota here this afternoon indeed. Mr. Sanatan is, I'm saying this again, he's a juggernaut of pepper eating. But today, that timer ran out a little too early on him. And he was 4th place. He did not flinch. He did not flinch. Mr. Sanatan, we're not done with you. We got prizes, not just from Chatak Foods Limited, thank you Radha. We also got prizes from our friends at Super Cow. Super Cow for the super in you. We got prizes from Neo Eyewear and our friends as well. A big hamper from Super Cow. We got a jersey from Super Cow. And Forest Park Punch and Rum is also lined up. Master Salim, all decked off. Penal people could dress her. Penal people know how to dress her. Master Salim is presenting the prize courtesy Forest Park. To our fourth place, Mr. Tota Sanatan. Mr. Sanatan, thank you very much. Salim, thank you very much. Don't go too far, you know, you have a lot of prizes to give out today. Third place in the pepper eating competition. I'd like to welcome on the stage Mr. Bharat Samaru. Give him a nice round of applause as well. Mr. Bharat Samaru. He must be somewhere around. Mr. Samaru, yes, he is. He's making his way. Once again, we have Radha. We have Radha from Shatak Foods presenting Mr. Samaru with $1,500. These are big prizes, you know. We are 103, you know. 103.1. We don't mix matters with prizes. We don't mix matters with making contestants, rewarding contestants justly and even above what they expect. $1,500 in cash. He's also won a hamper from Super Cow. A nice jersey with a nice cute cow on it. Super Cow for the Super NU. Another hamper from Chatak Foods. And he's won prizes as well from Forest Park. Mr. Sanatan, I didn't warn you, but you need about 4 hands, huh? He said. Master Salim once again. You see how we treat our contestants? Guys and gals, make note. Because next time around when we have a competition, you need to enter. You need to enter. We are 103. Second place, a guy who almost made it again. But again, this was stiff competition. Mr. Phoenix on the jersey. It says special hello to Shivanan Balkaran. Second place this time around. Shivanan has won $2,500, $2,500 in cash. And also a hamper from Chatak Foods Limited. Congratulations. Thank you, Radha, once again. Super Cow for the Super NU, Neo Eyewear, and Forest Park Punch and Rum. Shivana is taking the opportunity to flex his muscles as well, showing off his little the benefits of course coming to the gym here at Anand's. He's showing off the benefits of coming to the gym here at Anand's, so be sure and subscribe. Find out more at South Haven. And now, I know my voice went, and I'm trying to stagger my voice, but you know what? You know what? This guy deserves the biggest hoorah of all. You all give some nice round of applause, a nice hearty round of applause to the 2021 champion man, the champion of champions, a finalist who has finally crossed the hurdle, Mr. Candyman. Mr. Candyman, Shazad Hussain! Mr. Jason Corby, Executive Director of 103.1 FM, presenting very proudly the prize to Mr. Shazad Hussain. He's gotten that trophy. He's also gotten $6,000 in cash, courtesy Chatak Foods Limited. Radha, all smiles, giving him that $6,000 and also a hamper. And we're not done with you, Mr. Hussain, because you've also won, look behind you when you're finished, you've also got Geeta Bihari, our sales manager at 103.1. And she's made sure and sorted us out here at 103 and made sure and sorted out all of the contestants, because Super Cow is again presenting several prizes, as is Neo Eyewear Limited, and of course Master Salim. Anand Low Price. Before we get to Forest Park, we have Anand Low Price and Parts World Limited with a sandwich maker, and I'm sure those sandwiches will have pepper in it. I am sure those sandwiches will have some sort of pepper in it. He needs a lot of help to tote these prizes. So thank you to all, and of course Master Salim, we invite you on stage as well. He is going to present to courtesy Forest Park Punch and Rum. Congratulations, Mr. Shazad Hussain. A nice round of applause, a lusty hand for Mr. Shazad Hussain. Shazad, I want to have a word with you quickly. I'm feeling that draft of pepper, boy. Just kidding. You've entered this competition how many times before?
3 times.
3 times before, so this is your 4th time.
Oh, sorry, easy third.
So twice before, and this is his 3rd time. You've reached the finals on 1 occasion before this, or twice?
Twice.
Reached twice. I remember once.
Late because of emergency, and we didn't get to reach in time.
I
Start and the second complete.
I remember that. I wasn't hosting back then, but I remember you reached late because you had an emergency and you came on bike. You came on a bike, right? Did you? No? Okay, because it had some times as well that we saw you riding a bike and we were wondering if that was his means of transport. I was like, boy, this man is unbelievable. So how does it feel to finally cross the hurdle and not only win, but you've won against competitors you would have faced before or would have gotten a chance to face before in the final? How does it feel to be the champion of champions? I saw that look on your face. Translate that for me.
Bite, chew, swallow. Curry, Forest Park puncheon, and pepper, 103 forever.
That is love. Give him a nice round of applause. Come on. All right. So we have, right? And we also have Chatak Foods once again. I know they presented that cash to him, but she was just holding on to it for him. He was already presented, but that is one thing you don't want to leave without. $6,000 in cash. All right. So all of these prizes, please pan to those prizes once again. These are the prizes, and that's just for the winner. That is just for the winner. That is not even for all of the contestants. All of these contestants have gotten prizes for the final, plus that trophy. All of these contestants would have gotten prizes for the final, for the preliminaries, and for the final. He's won $6,000 today, plus these hampers. He would have won, along with all of these finalists, he would have won $1,000 a week for the week that he would have qualified. So kudos to him. He came on really, really, really good. Trust me. So thanks to all of our sponsors. Of course, our title sponsor, Chatak Food Products Limited, Chatak Foods Limited, Forest Park Rum, Supercar for the Super in You. We have Parts World Limited, Neo Eyewear Limited, and Anand Low Price Supermarket. We're not done though. We are still going to continue with some entertainment. And I would like to welcome my fellow Pinalian. I'd like to welcome a gentleman who is also the entertainment face of Forest Park. Master Salim, take it away, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing with my mask on. I could? First of all, I am from Princestown. Imran is from Penal. Give me a tune there. I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. Hindi pagkasi paella, I met with a partner. I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. Pagkasi paella, I met with a partner. I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. When she wind up on me, I get glad. Look all the blood in my vein get hard. But she want to come and live with me, when she do Spanish with me. I said, oh no, sorry baby, I still live in the Delani in the pagkasi paella. I met with a partner, I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. Pagkasi paella. Hola baby, mi amor. Fortune baby. Hola baby. Hola baby. Oh, oh. Girl, I don't live alone. I have my mother home. She can over you and what you want to do. Yeah, we could go alive and do the Spanish wine. But when the party done, baby, I understand the picture that, but baby, trust me, you don't want to upset this old lady from Trinidad. Pagkasi paella, I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. In the pagkasi paella, I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. When she wind up on me, I get glad. Look all the blood in my vein, God. But she want to come and live. Pick up the water tree. Pick up yourself for the tree. Yeah, in the pagkasi paella, I met with a partner. I met a señorita, she come from Venezuela. Pagkasi paella. Big up to that man who eats all that pepper, boy. Pepper man, congratulations, that man was good. The pepper roti eating champion down there. Big up yourself. It's have one dish when I eat. I love plenty pepper, and I mean real pepper. And the only thing that I just eat with real pepper is doubles. Last night I met this girl, she asked me where I work. I tell she I just deal with oil, she say boy don't make joke. So I tell she to come down some like they be roundabout. When she jump out from she fancy that I was the doubles man and I ball out. Ha 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 ha. Last night I met this girl, she asked me where I work. I tell she I just deal with oil, she say boy don't make joke. So I tell she to come down south like they be roundabout. When she jump out from she fancy van, I was the doubles man and I ball out. Ha 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 ha. I will give a beautiful round of applause to the Papa Eating Competition champion and the Papa Roti Eating champion 2021. I feel next year I'll come and get a run in it. Not better chin, I'm more from Guyana. The oil I told you about the fry bara and Jana. Not BHP, LNG, them don't supply me. The kind of oil I work with, I buy in the grocery. So check me if you're hungry. Don't come late on Sundays. Hello. Last night I met this girl, she asked me where I work. I tell she I just deal with oil, she say boy don't make joke. So I tell she to come down south by Debe roundabout or by Annan roundabout. When she jump out from she fancy van, I was the doubles man and I ball out. Ha 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 ha. Nowadays when we party and we had a party kind of accommodative. So I will cook all the food for the parties and I'll provide all the chasers. Hey, big up to Carl Nayak Dance Academy, big up all the whole life. I will provide the chaser, I'll provide the food, I will provide the entertainment. All they just need to bring whatever all the drinking and come. Give me the tune. Shushti. Big up your own son, you look at slim and trim these days, brother. Yeah.
La 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 la.
Where the big punching bottle? Can I have it?
Bring a bottle and then come.
This is the bottle that I'm bottle to walk with.
I have a party, so tell everybody. I cook the food and I buy all the roti. I have a party, so tell everybody. I cook the food and I buy all the roti. I pay the DJ so everybody could have fun. But I can't buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then come. I can't buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then come.
Raise a glass now, let me take a shot.
Shots, shots, take a shot. Shots, shots, take a shot. Shots, shots, take a shot. Shots, shots, take a shot.
The only thing we're drinking is punching. Anybody here is drink punching?
If I know you're drinking punching, well then I'm supporting that. I can't buy the fancy thing, my pocket to make for that. I did spend my money, but I'm not working lately. I have chaser, just walk with your own liquor. Cause I can't buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then come. I can't buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then come.
Raise a glass now, let me take a shot. Shush me, it is drink punching. Where Uncle Gian? He here was the student be drinking. Punching is the only thing that is worth drinking, my brother. Let me tell you about Shushti.
Let me tell you about some people without even calling name. They can drink out all my rum, then come by you and do the same. If you want to come over, make sure to remember I have chaser, just walk with your own liquor. Cause I can buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then come. I can buy all the rum. Bring a bottle and then easy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Master Salim, and it is a pleasure to be here. Big up to 1 and 3, the first to finest forever and ever and ever and ever. Congratulations once more to all the winners of the pepper eating and the pepper roti eating competition.
Thank you very much, Master Salim. Let's give him a nice round of applause once again, please. Master Salim, he is of course the face of Forest Park, and he is a guy who is always willing to show up with these sort of events. He has a very, very good relationship with us at 103. Another guy who has a good relationship with us and is a top-class entertainer as well. It's going to close off the proceedings here this afternoon. We have a small crowd, of course. We have a large crowd on social media. Please share this video. Go and look back at the video if you're just tuning in. But be sure to share this video. Leave your comments as well. The finals of the pepper roti and pepper eating competitions. The final item today, I would like to welcome Mr. Amit Sagram. You all have a great afternoon. Amit will take us to the end, and he'll take us to the end in style. He's the 103.1 FM Chutney Soca champion, the Chutney Soca Road March for 2021. Amit, it is all yours.
Thank you very much. Could I have a round of applause for all the winners and all the contestants who participated today? Come on, somebody say yay, yay. So this is one of my latest tracks, and I just wanted to share with you guys this evening. Let's go one time, DJ. Come on, everybody now. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. So, hey, let me go now.
Alongside Roti the band.
Sing with me.
प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर Let me go! Turn up your hand and shake your waist. Turn up your hand and shake your waist. Turn up your hand and shake your waist. Shake your waist. कुछ दिन से मेरे दिल की धड़कन क्यों तेज हुई जाती है क्या बात हुई कि रातों को अब नींद नहीं आती है दिल भर चैन न पाए प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के
We love that tune, we love that tune, we love that tune. So I see you have a dancer. Come now, Sharon. Come on, 1 minute, 1 minute. Only give Sharon a round of applause if all I want Sharon come and jump because she waits on the stage. Let me go again from the top. Give me the tune, let me go. Everybody now, clap your hands. So.
Yo, yo, yo. This is your boy,
Come Sharon.
alongside Roti the band. Let me go. प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर
Do the dance, do the dance.
Turn up your hand and shake your waist and turn up your hand and shake your waist and turn up your hand and shake your waist, shake your waist. कुछ दिन से मेरे दिल की धड़कन क्यों तेज हुई जाती है क्या बात हुई कि रातों को अब नींद नहीं आती है दिल भर चैन न पाए प्यार का सागर देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर Turn up your hand and shake your waist and turn up your hand and shake your waist and turn up your hand and shake
I like the dance, I like the dance.
फिर उनसे मिलूं कब उनसे मिली दिन रात नहीं दिल सोचे क्या उनसे कहूँ और कैसे कहूँ बस बात नहीं दिल सोचे और सोच रहे
Come on, Auntie. Do the dance, do the dance. Hey, hey. देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर, देखा है किसी के चल चल नैनों में प्यार का सागर, प्यार का सागर, प्यार का। Somebody say yeah. Let me take it up tempo a little bit now. Let me go one time. Remember dancers and we have any dancers? Oh Korea Hamar, oh Korea Hamar. Anybody can whine? Oh Korea Hamar. Let me go. Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Oh Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Ha, genga ke pulwa, genga ke pulwa, genga ke pulwa, genga. Come on, Auntie Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Oh Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Let me see. One, two, three, four. Look out, Sharon whining, whining down the place. Turning up she hand, no one walking up the way. Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Oh Korea Hamar, tu meri genga ke pulwa. Hey, wanna try from the first to find this forever, right? Hey, hey. So we go with our next one. All like that one? A little more faster now. Let me go. Give me a tune. Auntie, come a minute now. Come a minute. Give me one dance now. You're dancing, righty? All make some noise about G. Come, Boji. Give me a little something, right? Warm up yourself. Big up to the Colonel crew. Brian, let me see ya. Take a wine. Walk, 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 walk. Let me see ya. Oh my goodness! Let me go, let me go. अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, ना तेरो सैया, ना तेरो सैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, ना तेरो सैया, ना तेरो सैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया. ऐसे अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, ना तेरो सैया, उम्र लड़कैया, ना तेरो सैया, अब ही उम्र लड़कैया. Come on, Mosi, come on, Mosi. That side, that side. Walk, walk. Hey, Mosi, how real vibe. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Say that your heart wari paya. That's what we say, right? Say that your heart wari paya le baate. Say that your heart wari paya le baate. Latik chaat kariye ya, latik chaat kariye ya, na tero saiya, na tero saiya, na tero saiya, ab hi umar ladkaiya, na tero saiya, ab hi umar ladkaiya, ab hi umar ladkaiya, ab hi umar ladkaiya, na tero saiya, na tero saiya, ab hi umar ladkaiya, na tero saiya, ab hi. Somebody make some noise in the dance and say yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me go one time. Like so. Yeah. Everybody. Come Sharon, give me something now. Tarke pattar karare samjhe parware. Tore bekiniya dode chale bata. Ratiya mein dulha के मैया परदी चुनरिया मतर मतार कोरे जागे बदरिया दुल्हा के मैया परदी चुनरिया मतर मतार कोरे जागे बदरिया रंगन के रस मिल गजा हाँ रंगन के रस मिल गजा तो समझे परवारे चले बता चटक फूस रतिया में दुल्हा के मौसी बोलल गए कर के पतर करार समझे परवारे तोरे बेकिनिया बोझे come on auntie let me see your hand in the air and take a wine and turn up your hand take a dance and turn up your hand take a dance and walk up your waist and move up your waist जगना निकल गए कोरे कोरे कलवा चुमे के दिलम on the live stream दुल्हा के फुआ जगना निकल गए कोरे कोरे कलवा चुमे ladies कर दे सिर हो सिंगार कर दे सिर हो सिंगार वो समझे परवारे हाँ तोने बेकिनिया बोझे चले रतिया में दुल्हा के मौसी बोलल गए सज के पतर करार समझे परवारे तोरे बेकिनिया बोझे चले बता Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amit Sagam, your Mother's FM, Shakti Soka, Radio Road March King. I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Amit. I know I said I was going, but I would like to invite Vinayak from Chatak Foods, please. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you're on the spot right now. Vinayak, if you just say a few words for us. The thing is, Chatak Foods has been with us for many, many years. Give them a nice round of applause. They've been with us for many years, sponsoring not just the pepper eating, but this instance in particular, the pepper eating competition. We are very appreciative of that, and we'd like you to give your final remarks and your final feelings.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone here had a wonderful evening on this beautiful Saturday. We had the perfect weather. We want to say thank you to 103 for giving us the opportunity yet again to sponsor such a prominent competition that it's made its way in Trinidad. People look forward to this every year to come and eat this pepper and to win this prize. So to all of our competitors, it would not be possible without you. From the management and staff of Chatak Food Products, we wishing all of you a very safe and happy rest of 2021. Make sure and get your vaccine as soon as it's available so we can open back up these borders. So to each and every one of you, thank you to 103. Thank you all so much. All the best.
Before you go, Vinayak, is this a cricketing jersey? It's a volleyball jersey. Okay, do you follow cricket at all since you're not who are you supporting for the IPL?
My team is Mumbai Indians.
All right, it was nice talking to you. Take care, all the best, right? Thank you, Vinayak. Thank you to Chatak Foods. Thank you to Country Pride and all of our sponsors. This brings to the end not just today's edition, but the 2021 edition of the pepper eating and pepper roti eating competitions. But 103 has a lot more in store. In our calendar, it is very, very busy. We're in April. We've got plans for Mother's Day. We've got plans for Indian Heritage Month, which is in May, Father's Day, and so much more. Keep us very close. Tune in right now. If your radio is not on, DJ Venny is on right now. And keep 103 very close. Thank you for supporting us and for making us your number one. It's out from Debe. Good afternoon.